David Beckham, the living legend, one of the greatest players to ever play football. When casual fans think about football, they think of David Beckham. That is how popular this man is. Throughout his career, he played for the teams like Manchester United, Real Madrid, LA Galaxy, PSG, AC Milan, and he announced his retirement in May of 2013 after a 20-year career during which he won 19 major trophies. He was inducted into the English Hall of Fame in 2008, and he's one of the best creative midfielders to ever play the game. And today, I've got 10 things you probably didn't know about David Beckham. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to go ahead and click that like button, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, make sure you also click on the notification button, turn your notifications on so you can be a part of the notification squad. Number 10. Dropping out of school. At the age of only 16, David Beckham had already dropped out of school and began playing for the Manchester United junior team. Before he did drop out of school, United scouts did catch the eye of David Beckham, did bring him into the club, and that is why when he did drop out, his sole focus was football. He played his first pro game for Manchester. 2 years later, when he was only 18 years of age, he was slowly growing a reputation for his ability to execute free kicks, bender like Beckham, and score goals, oftentimes in sensational fashion or at critical moments of the game, and we saw that throughout his career. In 2007, in an interview, Beckham said, "At school, whenever the teacher asked, 'What do you want to do when you are older?' I would say, 'I want to be a footballer.' And they would say, 'No, what do you really want to do for a job?' But that was the only thing I ever wanted to do." Number 9. Charity work. The awesome thing about David Beckham is that he's gone out of his way to help charities and those that are less fortunate than himself. The lengths he goes to in order to do such work is actually quite extraordinary. For starters, he and his wife have their own charity, Victoria and David Beckham's Charitable Trust, which helps sick and disabled children, but he's also a patron and advocate for countless others. These include UNICEF, Comic Relief, Elton John AIDS Foundation, Red Cross, Sport Relief, Help for Heroes, World Aid, and many more. Beckham even donated his final wages as a professional footballer when he was playing at PSG entirely to charity. Number 8. Lifetime contract with Adidas. David Beckham is extremely popular. Because of that, lots of companies want him to endorse their products. That's nothing new. Countless celebrities are utilized in such a manner, but Beckham has been seen in some really important advertising, especially for Adidas. The sports company has actually given him a lifetime contract around $160 million. Of course, Adidas isn't the only company that Beckham has put his name to. Some other endorsement contracts that the former footballer star has signed include the likes of Armani, Diet Coke, Burger King, and Samsung, which he earned $27.7 million in 2012 alone. Number 7. He cries while watching movies. When you think about David Beckham, you don't really think of him as an emotional guy, even though we've seen him out on the pitch shed a few tears, especially during his last football game when he was playing for PSG before he did retire. But some television shows and movies actually get David Beckham to shed a tear. In an interview with BBC Radio 1's Nick Graham back in 2013, Beckham admitted that Bruce Willis's movie Armageddon gets him every time. It's an emotional story and you could understand that, but then Beckham went on to say that television shows like Friends and The Office make him cry too. Number 6. Club success. David Beckham is one of the most successful footballers to ever live. He's gone on to win trophies with the biggest clubs in the world, with Manchester United, where he really began his career, and the name Beckham was getting out around the world. He won 6 Premier League trophies with Manchester United, 2 FA Cup trophies, 2 FA Community Shields, 1 FA Youth Cup, 1 UEFA Champions League, and 1 Intercontinental Cup. Then he did make the huge move to Real Madrid, where he won 1 La Liga trophy, 1 Supercopa de España trophy. Then at LA Galaxy, he won the MLS Cup, he won the MLS Supporters Shield twice. And then at PSG, he won the Ligue 1, where he did go ahead and retire his football career in 2012-2013 season. At the international stage for England, he won the FA Summer Tournament in 2004. Number 5. Individual awards. If I was to run through all of David Beckham's individual awards throughout his career and his life, I would be here all day, but David Beckham has more than 35 individual awards throughout his career and life. Some of these include runner-up in the Ballon d'Or during the year of 1999, the FIFA World Player of the Year Silver Award twice, the PFA Young Player of the Year, England Player of the Year, England Player of the Year, UEFA Club Footballer of the Year, UEFA Club Midfielder of the Year, UEFA Team of the Year twice, being a part of the PFA Team of the Year in the Premier League 4 times, he was a part of the FIFA 100, he was a part of the PFA Team of the Century in 2007, and he is a part of the AC Milan Hall of Fame. Number 4. Posh and Becks. There was no way I was going to do this video without talking about the Beckham family. In 1997, Beckham started dating Victoria Adams after she attended a Manchester United match. She was famously known as Posh Spice of the pop music group Spice Girls, one of the world's top groups at the time, and the relationship instantly attracted a great deal of media attention. The couple was dubbed Posh and Becks by the media. In 1999, they got married, and David Beckham's teammate Gary Neville was his best man at the wedding. They've gone on to have 4 children: Brooklyn Joseph Beckham, Romeo James Beckham, Cruz David Beckham, and daughter Harper Seven Beckham. Number 3. His tattoos. When you look at David Beckham, you can see just the amount of ink that he has on his body. He has at least 20 tattoos in various places on his body. These include his wife Victoria's name written in Hindi, his son's name Brooklyn Joseph, Romeo James and Cruz David, and his daughter's name, which is tattooed on his neck. Another tattoo is a Bible verse written in Hebrew, and Beckham has said, "Most of my tattoos are memories and things that mean things to me." Number 2. World Cup regret. David Beckham's 1998 World Cup experience became a turning point in his career. During a match against Argentina, he was given a red card for kicking Argentina's Diego Simeone just minutes into the second half, with the scores leveled at 2-2. Argentina went on to win on penalty kicks, eliminating England in the second round. He was met with criticism from the media and the public upon returning home in England, and they were furiously attacking Beckham for what he did do in that game, as England were looking like they were going to go on and advance into the next round if Beckham just stayed on the pitch. And obviously Beckham being one of England's best players, it's gotta hurt losing one of your best players in the World Cup finals. Beckham was not immune to the constant criticism and publicly apologized, saying, according to Sports Illustrated, "I will always regret my actions. I want every fan to know how deeply sorry I am." And a World Cup trophy is one of those trophies that is missing from Beckham's accolades. And could you imagine if a World Cup was next to the name of David Beckham? Number 1. Records he holds. David Beckham had an incredible career, so much so that he's gone on to hold records in the game of football. Beckham was the first Englishman to win league titles in 4 different countries that included England, Spain, United States and France. Beckham was the first England player to score at 3 FIFA World Cups. He was the first British player to play 100 UEFA Champions League games, and he's 7th in the Premier League's all-time assist provider chart with 80 assists in the league in 265 appearances. And David Beckham is one of the best midfielders ever to play football, and that is the 10 things you probably didn't know about David Beckham. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, I uploaded so many videos on the weekend. If you have missed any videos of mine, go check out the channel page and catch up on the videos that you may have missed, and I'll see you all on my next video.